Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar, united in love for the one collective meditation. Today's day 8 with Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Very gently, gradually, I go within and be seated on this immortal throne in the center of forehead. As I sit on this throne, all different kinds of thoughts get merged. There is complete faith. Baba, my Baba, Vaha drama. And my world family. Having faith, I become carefree. And in this carefree stage, I'm able to go deeper and in solitude. I go at the bottom of ocean and I find all the waves and those are scenes of drama. But when I go deeper and deeper, there is deep silence. Mind and intellect are quiet. I am able to see many valuable resources. Beautiful pearls, beautiful plants, but most important is the stillness of the water. So when I go, that is towards the end, that is bottom, I experience not only I am carefree, but in this silence, I am touched, knowing that I am victorious soul, beautiful thoughts of serving the souls, not only up to the level of intellect, if the plans of service are based on intellect's invention, it helps soul to change their lives. But in the introversion stage, underground, I get touchings from Baba. And the plans which are created will help and serve the souls. Give them the experience of bodiless states. They go beyond sound. Their capacity increases. Intoxication, joy, happiness of being victorious. Also helping to strengthen the foundation of faith. It is faith that brings victory, but it's the victory which also increases and make the faith firm faith. So for a few moments, maintain this awareness. And make it consistent. Om Shanti.
हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
याद है माँ बाप ने हाथ में कितने समय में सब सफल किया, अंत तक अपना समय सफल किया, चाहे कर्मातीत भी बन गए, फिर भी कितने पत्र लिखे, समय सफल किया ना। लास्ट दिन भी मुख से महावाक्य उच्चारण किए, लास्ट दिन तक सब सफल किया। इसीलिए सफलता को प्राप्त हो गए। तो फॉलो फादर वास्तव में संगम युग का एक एक संकल्प, एक एक सेकंड सफल करना ही सफलता मूर्त बनना। सभी निश्चय से कहते हैं ना, ब्रह्मा बाप से तो हमारा बहुत प्यार है, तो प्यार की निशानी है जो बाप को प्रिय था वो बच्चों को प्रिय। समय संकल्प और सर्व खजाने सफल हो, व्यर्थ नहीं। प्यार की निशानी फॉलो फादर ब्रह्मा बाप ने विशेषता क्या दिखाई, जो सोचा वो सेकंड में किया, सिर्फ सोचा नहीं, प्लान नहीं बनाया, सिर्फ प्रैक्टिकल में करके दिखाया। तो ऐसे है, ऐसे है, फॉलो करने वाले हैं ना। अच्छा,
आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा, आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा, सुख सागर में गहरे उतर जाऊं।
Om Shanti. Love for solitude and practice concentration. I am a soul with faith in the intellect and thereby victorious. Practice of yoga. Father Brahma became number one on the basis of faith. I, the soul, who has faith in the intellect as the foundation of the fortress of this yajna, knowing Bap Dada to be present in front of me, being under his canopy of protection, am always carefree. Practice yoga sitting with the experience of being victorious. Thoughts. How much faith do I have in the Father, in the drama, and in the Brahmin family? What are the signs of souls who have faith in the intellect? Avyakt signal. To the extent that you are caught up in the upheaval of service, also stay just as much completely underground. Any new or powerful invention is first created underground. So being in solitude is being underground. Whatever time you have, and it may not be 1 hour or half an hour in one go, even if you just have 5 minutes in between, then go to the bottom of the ocean. So anyone who sees you will realize that you are somewhere else, that you are not present here. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Today's day 8. Love for solitude and practice concentration. Today's topic, I am a soul with faith in the intellect and thereby victorious. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi and then we will have a Vyakti Parivar chit-chat with Mohini Didi and Eric Bhai.
Om Shanti to everyone, Avyakti Parivar. As much Baba wants us to be introverted, to go underground, but then the actions, because when soul is in the body, there is day and night, there is food, every action has to be done. And very good example of Brahma Baba. But only difference is we do actions, but not necessarily we have remembrance, creating presence of Baba. But what Brahma Baba did until end, of course, he came, you all know the story, that generally class used to be 8:45 every night. Baba will just come for 20 minutes, speak few words, ask for our well-being, and then he will say good night and go. But that day he wanted earlier, 1 hour earlier, because he left body around 8:45, and generally he will finish class. That means internally he knew, and in the morning he asked Ishudari that he wants to reply all the letters. So there were a lot of letters. Baba replied everyone. That means until end, he had to do whatever action. No one could say, I didn't get reply of the letter, or I didn't, Baba couldn't do this or no. It's very interesting that he's becoming angelic, karmateet. That means there is no bondage of karma. But still, whatever he had to do for yajna, he did it until end. So that means it will never happen where I could say, I have nothing to do with yajna, in whatever way, through thoughts, words, or actions. No, I am in silence. But what we have to do is, like he was detached observer, we could feel it. He will not go in too much details of anything, but he will know everything. It's like he was in a different stage, but he was doing everything. Same, you have to bathe the body, you have to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner. Baba still went around until last day in the kitchen and wherever. So what example Baba is giving is that you have to do actions, but internally your stage. So same is like this very interesting point for self-respect. When there is faith, there is victory. So awareness within me should be, I am a victorious soul. So when I am a victorious soul, that with the foundation of faith, I should remain under the canopy of Baba. I have to be carefree. I have to be light, joyful. So attaining and keeping journey, there is a saying when we, in the beginning, hands in the work and heart with the beloved. So you are doing everything, but your heart is with the beloved. Dil, dil yaar mein, haath kaam mein, haath kar mein. That means you are doing things, but your heart is with your beloved. That stage, whether it is remembrance or if a situation comes, I am a victorious soul. I am under Baba's canopy. Use faith to be carefree. So it's like implementing whatever faith or knowledge I have. As Baba, I really like when Baba said, not only be knowledgeful, but be powerful also. Because ultimately what will remain in the soul is power. So I really had been thinking that in golden age, you will be Sato Pradhan, but you won't have knowledge, right? That means there will be power, Sato stage, but there will not be any knowledge there. So that means keep changing knowledge into power. So while becoming karmateet, still doing karmas or actions for the yajna, sustenance of yajna, because they are elevated actions. No? Anything we're doing towards the yajna is elevated, creating fortune, or as Baba said, using your time until last moment. Until last moment, you are using it in a worthwhile way. And because you're using it in worthwhile way, that means you are becoming successful. Because as Baba also said in one of the Murli, that whole year you don't have to just do service. Plan bhattis, then plan service. It's like according to the season in the country. So there has to be a proper balance of tapasya and service also. But that also Baba is saying service is not only planning through the intellect. In solitude, underground, and then you don't have to plan. The plan will come to you. It's like what we call it touchings, right? So what are touchings? let me do this. Let me serve this way. And when anything you do which is touching, plain is then easy, right? Plain, clear. And when you do it, there is success in that. Because souls are touched, not only intellect. There is saying that if you are truly serving from the heart, then what will happen? Because one is, of course, give knowledge, give information, give education. Other is, there are air souls, right? Subjects are created. As many people hear knowledge, somewhere they will come in the kingdom of happiness and peace. And they are subjects, right? But if we want heirs to be created, souls who just come and surrender to Baba. One day we had discussion looking at all of us, right? And we have been given spiritual birth through Dadis, right? What Dadis did, that the quality of souls at that time and quality of souls now are different. Yeah. So we had a lot of discussion, and one of the main point was that they were like tapasvi souls. And it's not they made big plans like we do it here. But through their vibrations, through their mansa seva, their renunciation help us to be what we are today. Said why there are not souls created, Brahmins of that quality as at that time. So I think when we, when this point has come, we should practice it. Go underground, be in silence, and then see not only the touchings, but how even just by your tapasya and renunciation, there will be many, many souls who will be served. Because the simplicity, the clean heart, having that cheerfulness because of being victorious, constant success, all these qualities which are very, very visible. Faith cannot be seen, but stability, yes. Faith cannot be visible, but carefree stage is visible. Because generally people, when they do something, they are very much into, oh, what's going to happen now? Let's see what's going to happen. And for us, we are detached observer because we know whatever will happen will be very good. No, today Baba said, now is good, will be better and better. So what I would recommend, and of course our homework is that remaining busy in actions, but be on the spiritual journey also. If we combine it, that means be karmateet, still do karmas. Be beyond, but still, wherever necessary, you definitely get involved also. Be silent, but whenever it's possible or needed, you just speak there too. And this introversion, going underground also, Baba said, just for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, few minutes you get. Dadi Janki used to say, I go every minute before speaking to someone. She didn't use word introversion or underground. She said, I go in silence for a moment and then I speak. And every time I saw her, because she just take few moments and go in silence. So I think that whether it is our feelings or good wishes or our thoughts, but also kind of you are verifying with Baba. So it's coming from Baba. That's what actually all of us, what Dadi said is Baba is telling them. So all of us, others should have this feeling, not this what I want, but the instrument must have checked with Baba. I remember something happened and others said, but we thought you would have checked with Baba before telling me. So this habit of introversion, going underground, is kind of getting answers from Baba. And also your own elevated experience of being victorious makes not only our life successful, but Baba's yagya also. Things get accomplished. So we have to practice and take this homework of experiencing going underground, becoming karmateet, remaining carefree, and joy, lightness of being victorious. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Didi. Welcome to Avakti Journey, Avakti Parivar Chit Chat, exploring together the depths of Baba's wisdom. So, special welcome to our dear angel brother, Eric. Welcome.
Om Shanti, everyone. Lots of love, beautiful feelings, and of course, loving greetings, dear Mohini Didi, Bhumiji, all the Vyakti Parivar team. I think the topic of faith is such a beautiful one. And Mohini Didi, today I was reflecting, of course, on this beautiful Murli that Baba gave. And I know we've been talking about faith in the past as well. But I was really appreciating how faith to me today was like a beautiful living energy in me, like not like a baby, but like something very beautiful, a powerful energy. And the Murli reminded me of how important it is to take care of my faith, to protect my faith, to develop it, to look after it. So I'm wondering, Mohini Didi, how do you visualize your faith? Do you see your faith sometimes? I know you said stability is visible, but faith is not. But strangely enough, I was visualizing today faith like a beautiful energy that I need to look after and protect. And I realized how faith is a living force in us. How do you see faith in you? Is it your child, your friend?
Actually, we say Baba, but he's God, right? And I always believe in God in the sense of he knows, he helps, he's there. And of course, my parents, my friend, in all relationships. But what is important is to create that awareness. As I know that when there is lack of recognition of God or Baba, then we expect certain things or we ask for certain things. But when there is faith, whatever Baba does for me or gives me will be the best. I remember I never asked God because I feel he has planned for me. He knows what I need. And that really is so much, it's like it keeps you carefree. Otherwise you have faith, but still very subtly, You're not sure if you will get this or not. It will happen this or not. That is why one word which came between faith, that is drama. That means you have to know that it is fixed, and then you remain carefree also. So how do I know my faith? Well, if I am over concerned about something, or how will it happen? Especially in Peace Village, I have many experiences with faith. And I start seeing miracles keep happening. And one night, midnight, I woke up and I had some concern because it was quite big and amazing in the beginning.
Mm.
And there was always so much to be done, so much to be done. The roads we need, chairs we need, this need. And plus it was few of us, and so Baba is telling me, you have faith in me? I said, yes. Then why are you worrying? I said, it's true.
Mhm.
And I know that after that, I can say gradually, now immediately I remember that I love Baba. I have faith in Baba. Why because I feel like I am not, if I am thinking and worrying, I'm not believing in God, right? Baba also looks at that. And today I was thinking that you won't experience his help if you are concerned and worried. But if you say, okay, Baba, I have faith in you, then you instantly see where he is able to help you. So many different ways. But at this time, I think my life is depends on also this power of faith, It is only with the faith I decide I have to go to India. Otherwise, when I look at, listen to doctors or physical, or even whatever physical circumstances, I won't travel. But it's the power of faith. Baba wants me to go, I have to go. And I keep maintaining that throughout, And then when I reach, everyone says, you look so fresh, you are so it's like you have to keep having faith is one thing, using faith is another. A lot of people have faith, but they don't use faith. That means creating awareness is very important all the time.
How would you describe more using faith or using it? Do you feel, how do you, creating awareness, applying it?
Creating awareness of Baba's quality, my relationship with Baba, or is Baba's task. And, it's like creating awareness in different ways.
Do you think faith, because I remembered one Murli, I think Baba said, faith is not number wise. You have faith or you don't. It's on or off. But many times I think he said faith is also number wise.
No, faith is their implementation of faith. And changing faith into power of faith, changing faith into carefree state, that is number wise.
But do you think there are different size of faith, like small, extra small, medium, large, extra large?
Not size, but percentage.
Percentage. Okay, percentage of faith. So how do we increase the percentage of faith?
When you use faith, like Baba will help and things get done, your faith will increase, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So one is creating awareness, other is when you use it and you see the result. Oh, now these days I am more carefree, I am more light because my faith has increased, So when when you use it, you see the result, then faith also. And that's why I use two words, faith and trust. That now I trust Baba more or trust drama more because I have experimented with faith and it has become my trust now. And trust is more from your heart than intellect. Faith could be with the intellect.
So how do you see the difference between using knowledge and applying knowledge, or using faith and applying faith? Is there a difference?
So you can call it applying or implementing, as much like creating awareness is implementing.
But is there a difference between using knowledge and using faith?
Oh yeah, these are two things, no? Knowledge are so many points, right? But then based on that knowledge, there is faith. First there is knowledge, and through knowledge I have faith. And then I apply faith and my trust keep growing. And I could see that the power of faith in my stage also.
Because, for example, Baba would say, okay, you all have been victorious every cycle, so you'll become victorious again. So that's knowledge. And then, some people will have faith number-wise or different percentage about really being a victorious soul every cycle. So can we increase that faith in us that I am a victorious soul and I have been victorious every cycle? Because sometimes what Baba says is like some people have doubts and they say, well, what if I was not victorious last cycle? I remember asking Baba, my first question I asked him was, am I from Silver Age? I asked Baba, am I from Silver Age? Because I was young and young and I could see so many mistakes and failures. And I thought, I don't think I'm a golden age soul. And Baba got a little bit strong and said, no, you have faith. You were a victorious soul.
Did it help you?
I don't think I will be here today if Baba didn't tell me that. Because he told me that, I remembered many, many times, if Baba told me I'm victorious, I have to be victorious. Yeah, and the blessing Baba gave me made me who I am today. I would never be here if Baba didn't tell me. I would have been gone 1 year later, I think. I would have been Maya Stoli very, very quickly.
So because it is our part, we are here, right? If we were not victorious, we all wouldn't have been here. It's self-doubt, attractions, karmic accounts, something or other would have taken us away, right? But because I am the one from last Kalpa, I am the one who really became that. Both ways Baba keeps saying, but our part also emerges. We keep playing our part. And so now today we can say that, so this nature of doubt, it's also doubting nature. One is, if I have faith, I have faith, Even with individuals in relationships, right? Oh, I trust you, I trust you. But there are some people, doubt emerges in them. To be careful is different. To be observer is different. But to have doubt is different. So some people have this nature. Every time you something, oh, they doubt it again. Again, you are doubting. So they don't stabilize their stage of faith. If they could do that, then the self-trust will also grow. Because if I know that drama is really beneficial, one is drama is fixed, but also is beneficial. There's always some secret there in whatever is happening. You always find there some benefits, right? But what's the benefit? What's the benefit? I doubt it. You can't see benefit, right?
In reflecting about the Murli, the part of faith, I was thinking the connection between faith based on knowledge, so I understand and it gives me faith, but also faith based on experience, that I can know Baba, but I can experience Baba, and it gives me a different degree or percentage of faith. And I was thinking also a different experience of faith based on dharana, that if I can see today that I have changed or I have new qualities and virtues, then that gives me faith also. So I was wondering, how do you feel the connection between the knowledge, the experience, the dharana, and faith? Is that connected?
Like, at least for me, in my life, whatever I have learned, whatever I am, I always say it's because of Baba, It's the company of Baba, it's thinking of Baba, of course, knowledge. So our lives also bring faith. You just look at yourself, what you were and what we are today. Not only spiritually, but I find for every way. Recently, someone asked me, what are your plans for the old people? So I said, our old people are very valuable because they are very experienced. You have some arrangement for them. I said, wherever they are so useful. If they cannot do anything, still they have wisdom. They have their experience when they talk to people. So they were surprised that, generally when people get old, you want to get rid of them. But here, when they are old, in Madhuban, they were talking about making a place for, when at centers, some of the seniors are very old and they cannot be taken care of. There should be few rooms only for them. And then somebody said, why will let them, they won't let them come. Unless really it is emergency, then in global hospital, Dr. Pratap always takes care of anyone who is not well. But basically everyone wants their seniors to be at their places, So respect for the life, respect for whatever they have achieved through knowledge and yoga is very visible, right? So naturally, that's where the result of faith comes. And yeah.
There's two other thoughts I had and to share with you and discuss is you mentioned earlier that, in Golden Age, of course, we won't have knowledge. But recently I started to think, well, okay, we'll have, you said, power. But it just came to mind recently that in Golden Age, there's so many virtues and powers that we don't need. Like, I don't think we need tolerance in Golden Age, right? Or so much gold. I need to tolerate more gold, more people coming, more 36 varieties, too much. I need to tolerate 36 varieties. So no tolerance, no patience, no adjustment.
It's
So
all
it's
natural there. No?
But we don't need those powers.
There
So
are
what
two,
power are we going to use?
we don't need power, but the power of purity, power of divinity, So knowledge is not only, tolerance and all that are because of situations, right? But there is so beautiful. Drama is so loving, and our routine of the day, our relationships, no karmic accounts, So it's very completely different, and that's what we are becoming now. We will find towards the end such a beautiful life where our Dadi Janki, she used to just laugh, and not only that, but she used to enjoy everything. Enjoy everything, eat whatever little food she ate. I remember she went to Guyana with us. She liked raw mango or whatever she loved, and she ate with a lot of joy. So I think there is happiness, there is joy, there is lightness, but all that is power anyway,
But it would be interesting to make the list of, it boils down to a few of them. Like you said, purity, divinity, happiness, just a few become really the essence of the soul in Golden Age, because so many others that are not really necessary. It becomes very simple, actually. What we take to Golden Age, the sanskaras, Baba says you take the sanskaras with you, but we don't need the sanskar of tolerance. We don't need the sanskar of patience. They're natural. We just need the sanskar of purity.
Each one is not a separate sanskar also, in soul consciousness with, like once you have purity, all the virtues should be very natural. And it is becoming natural more and more, right? It's not, I have to use tolerance. You just, some or other so natural, even to tolerate something. Patience is not, I have to have patience. You are patient, like whatever percentage of virtue has been acquired has become the nature and natural, right? So
But
all
maybe,
this is natural will go in golden age. Right?
so maybe it means that even before golden age, we would start to feel as if we're not aware of tolerance, patience, adjustment would just be in the level of the deities, like pure, happy, divine, natural. So,
Yeah,
I was
because
thinking that way.
yeah, that's true. Because if I find somebody doesn't have patience, I am naturally more patient because that is what required at the moment. But I don't feel bad about anything or someone getting impatient. I'm just donating, creating the atmosphere where everything goes well. So these are becoming like our nature, not sanskars, but our nature. And you feel difference, right? So more at ease, more expression automatically, use of those powers and virtues in a natural way.
Mhm. Little tiny question to finish. Someone asked a question on Vyakti Parivar, and they wanted to know just a little bit more explanation when you mentioned one day that it's good to listen to the Murli without taking notes. And of course, many are taking notes. So I think some were questioning, oh, do I stop taking notes? And someone said, well, I don't take notes, but I draw. And then after hearing Sister Mohini, then I stop drawing and I listen, but I draw afterwards. So is it okay to take notes afterwards? I guess yes, but maybe you have other thoughts to share. Because sometimes for me, when I read the Murli, I read very slowly in the beginning, so people can take note of the essence. And then after we're normal.
Yeah. That is good because essence or dharna point in the end or blessing. Why I said it? Because if like during Brahma Baba's time, right, I have to look at Baba and listen Murli. But if I look down and start writing, I'm losing many things.
Mm.
One is some words I am losing, drishti I am losing. Looking at Shiv Baba, talking through Brahma Baba and listening Murli, right? So the difference, right? Listening, so there was time we said we shouldn't be writing while listening because you're missing something. When you are writing, 2 other lines have gone, so you're not listening to them. But it is good to make notes, After will be very good. Or see, that is why we say reading Murli, studying Murli, listening Murli. So when you are studying and reading, you can make notes. But while listening, it's good to listen properly. Like, in the morning, I listen. After Amrit Vela, I listen in Telegram, Hindi only. Then people are reading in Harmony House, or on Sunday, I listen to Gayatri Van reads to a Vyakti Parivar. So I listen. And when I'm listening, then I am reading, then I'm making notes also. Well, if you find you want to draw quickly, it's all right, once you're not missing anything.
All right. Thank you, Mohini Didi, again. It was really lovely to be with you. And I'm looking at you, so I'm not taking notes when when you're sharing, enjoying these Vyakt meetings. This is almost like a Vyakt meeting in Zoom. And very happy to be with you and the family. So big thank you and wish you good night and see you again next week.
Yeah. On 1st January, I was offering Bhog in Peaceful Age. And generally, I don't offer early morning because we were up until 2 o'clock. But Kalaben really wanted, and it was a beautiful message. I myself heard again today, and we are sending to everyone. But we haven't been able to put in YouTube, but it's in. Oh, she said, Bhumi Ben, it's there. But also Telegram has. So Telegram has Murli and Avyakti signals, So whatever even follow up, on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I think Monday and Friday, Gayatri Vet did. What questions people are asking are very interesting. So I'm just saying that if anyone of you want to hear, then some things are in YouTube, but some things are in Telegram also. Okay.
Lovely.
Om
Thank you,
Shanti.
Mohini Didi. Good night. Om Shanti.
Good night.
So, I'm a soul with faith in the intellect and thereby victorious. So Father Brahma became number one on the basis of faith. I, the soul who has faith in the intellect as the foundation of the fortress of this yajna, knowing Bapdada to be present in front of me, being under his canopy of protection, I'm always carefree. Practice yoga sitting with this experience of being victorious. So how much faith do I have in the Father, in the drama, and in the Brahmin family? And what are the signs of souls who have faith in intellect? To the extent that you are caught up in the upheaval of service, also stay just as much completely on the ground. Any new or powerful invention is first created on the ground. So being in solitude is being on the ground. Whatever time you have, and it may not be 1 hour or half an hour in one go, even if you have just 5 minutes in between, then go to the bottom of the ocean. So anyone who sees you will realize that you are somewhere else, that you're not present here. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, Eric Bhai. Yes, we had wonderful chit chat since last 3 days, and yes, we look forward for next Friday. And tomorrow is Monday, so we'll be following our regular schedule from Amritvela and whole day bhatti. And again, to remind you all that in month of January we have this open forum space for us to ask questions and have chit chat. So it's gonna be from 5 to 6 p.m. So if anybody is interested, please do join from 5 to 6 p.m. and one of the senior will be with us to help us out with the questions. And the evenings will be same with our Hindi and English series and special meditation by Didi. And just to let you all know that during the whole day bhatti, we are also doing many times our Avik Signal, our Swaman, our 4 pilgrimages, experience of silence, and also the Amrit Vela was done in the morning. We also repeat them during the day. So whenever you have chance, please do join Avitya Parivar and be with the whole family and do tapasya. Thank you very much. And now let's do our self-respect point meditation, and then we'll take drishti from Didi and remember Baba. Om Shanti.
Self-respect. I am a soul with faith in the intellect and thereby victorious. Thoughts. How much faith do I have in the Father, in the drama, and in the Brahmin family? What are the signs of souls who have faith in the intellect? practice of yoga, Father Brahma became number one on the basis of faith. I, the soul, who has faith in the intellect as the foundation of the fortress of this yajna, knowing Bap Dada to be present in front of me, being under his canopy of protection, am always carefree. Practice yoga sitting with this experience of being victorious.
स्वमान, मैं निश्चय बुद्धि विजयी आत्मा हूँ। चिंतन, बाप में, ड्रामा में, ब्राह्मण परिवार में कहाँ तक निश्चय है? निश्चय बुद्धि आत्मा की निशानियाँ क्या होंगी? योगाभ्यास, ब्रह्मा बाप निश्चय के आधार से नंबर 1 बने। निश्चय बुद्धि आत्मा इस यज्ञ के किले का फाउंडेशन बन। बाप दादा को हाजिरा हजूर समझ उनकी छत्र छाया के नीचे सदा निश्चिंत विजय बने के अनुभव में बैठकर योग अभ्यास करें। ओम शांति।
Om Shanti. Good night, everyone. Om Shanti. Good night.